everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I got a lot of comments saying, watch, she's not even gonna talk about the wee spot incident. Is that a challenge? Are you challenging me? Recently a video went viral on Twitter, you know, as videos on Twitter do. And in it was a very, very upset woman who was going off at staff at a spa for allowing a man into the woman's space. Of course, this sparked a huge debate and a huge, controversy, whether or not that should be allowed or whether or not, that lady was in the wrong or that trans woman was in the wrong. So yeah, I just want to talk about the situation today, give you guys my feedback, and also prove you wrong that I'm going to talk about it. Also, if you can't tell, I am a little bit sick right now. I do have a cold, so I'm trying not to cough and die, but we here. We have to talk about We Spa. We here, We Spa. I post new videos twice a week here on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you are not already and you would like to be. Go ahead, I'll wait for you real quick. Are you done? Thank you very much. And with no further ado, let's get right into today's video. So what is going on? What is happening? There's a lot going on here. A video went viral on Twitter where a woman is yelling at staff members at a spa because there is a man in the women's changing room or the women's areas exposing himself to young girls. We are going to watch a little bit of the video, so I'll let you know exactly when I'm going to play that in case you want to skip through it. However, before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about my immediate reaction and, what I thought about the tweets about it and all that kind of stuff. So obviously when this video came out, we got two different perspectives or two different opinions on the situation. On one side, conservatives and transphobes are saying, well, that's what you get when you allow trans people into women's spaces. You get men pretending to be women and going in and, abusing women. And on the other hand, we have people defending the situation. Even We Spa or Way Spa, or I don't want to be saying it wrong, but I think it's We Spa. We Spa has defended their decision to allow their customer into the women's spaces. And they cited anti-discrimination laws in California as well as federal anti-discrimination laws for their reasoning for doing so. I have to be honest, when I first saw the tweets and when I first saw people talking about this, all I saw were people saying, I can't believe this man was allowed in the locker room and he was allowed to, show his penis to young girls, to women, to whoever. And I was honestly appalled at it too. I thought about how I would feel if I was at a spa, just, relaxing, and a man came up to me and exposed himself to me. Then I saw the video.
It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, We Spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He can stay there. I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man. He is not a female. Okay? Girls down there, other women who are highly offended for what they just saw. And you did nothing. And they can go down there with their penis. Is that what you're saying? What really? What law? What law? So women can go into the men's with their breasts. Okay. There's no such thing as transgender. He has a dick. Okay? He has a penis. His penis is hanging out. Okay, no, I'm not one. Actually, I'm a woman who knows how to stand up and speak up for my right. As a woman, I have a right to feel comfortable without a man exposing himself, okay?
So watching this video is painful. I didn't include the whole thing. I just can't imagine what it would be like to be the trans woman in that situation, having literally this whole situation happen because of you, everybody around you just going crazy because of this. We don't actually see the person accused of exposing themselves in the actual video. However, we can hear the staff saying that because of their gender identity, they are allowed in the women's space. I feel like it's safe to assume that the person that's being accused of these acts is a transgender woman. You can hear the woman repeatedly referring to the other person as he, calling them a man, consistently referencing their anatomy, and constantly accusing them of exposing themselves to young girls. Nobody can tell from the video what actually happened. However, I do feel it's possible that we can make some educated guesses about what's happening, especially with the trends that we've seen in the past. I don't know about you guys, but watching videos like this makes me just want to throw my phone across the room. And thankfully, because of today's sponsor, we might be able to do that. Well, maybe not whip our phone, that might be a little bit aggressive. Casetify's phone cases keeps your phone safe from drops and germs while still being cute. There's nothing worse than a big chunky phone case that is so ugly. No thank you. Casetify's cases come in a lot of different designs. You can pick your favorite color, your favorite print, and on a bunch of different styles, you can actually put a monogram or your name on it as well. So I have no doubt that you will find the perfect case for you. But like I said before, they're not only super cute, they're actually super, super protective as well. The cases are engineered with a 2-layer construction of G-Tech material, which makes the impact cases 6.6 foot drop test approved. And you don't have to feel guilty about ordering 4 or 5 phone cases because the phone cases are actually made with 50% recycled materials from upcycled phone cases and 100% compostable packaging printed with eco-friendly ink. And honestly, my favorite part, I didn't even know that this was possible for phone cases, but their cases now utilize a technology called Defensify, which is an antimicrobial coating that eliminates up to 99% of bacteria, which is perfect because I'm literally sick right now. I wouldn't have had this cold if I had had this Caseify case on earlier. So yeah, I'm obsessed with these cases. You will not catch my phone without one of these cases on for probably the next like 20 years. They also make great gifts for friends or for family. So if you have a loved one who has a birthday coming up and you don't know what to get them, everybody has a phone, so you might as well get them a cute little custom phone case. How fun. If you are interested, make sure to go to caseify.com/Samantha Lux to get 15% off. Thank you so much, Caseify, for sponsoring this video, and now let's get right back into it. Before we get into the past events that really remind me of this situation, I do want to point out a couple things that I did notice in the video. We can see that this is taking place in a spa named We Spa, which is a Korean style spa in Los Angeles, which is literally famous for its amount of nudity. On the website, you can see that wearing clothes in the spa areas is actually not allowed. Bathing suits are not allowed, and while most people do wear the provided towels, people are made very aware of the fact that it is very likely that they will be around people who are naked, which I feel like is a very, very important thing to know. I haven't been to a spa like this, so I would not have necessarily known that, you know, when you go for the treatments, when you go into like the salt baths or like whatever baths, you have to be naked. Like that's just how they do it. That's the style. So yeah, that being said and all of that being known, I feel like there are 3 scenarios that are most likely to have happened. The first possibility, and the possibility that I feel like most conservatives kind of leap onto, is that a man pretended to be a woman to access women's spaces and do, you know, bad things to women. Of course, that is bad. If a man pretends to be a woman to get into a woman's space to abuse women, that is wrong. I just want to clarify that. Trans people do not deserve to be punished because of the action of predatory men. In that situation, the problem is a predatory man, not a trans woman. Don't let conservative media trick you into thinking that they are the same. They are very, very different. Due to the video and because the staff was saying that the person was allowed into the women's area because of their gender identity, I don't think the situation is the situation that is, you know, the most likely to have happened. So the second possibility is that an actual trans woman went into the women's space and intentionally expose themselves to the other women or to young girls around. Again, this would be wrong. Duh. So you're at a spa that literally says on the website that clothes are not allowed. What probably happened is a trans woman was using the women's facilities and happened to have a penis. Or in other words, was existing as a trans person. This scenario sounds the most plausible to me. Conservatives and the opposition have been trying for years to demonize trans people. They've been trying for years to villainize trans bodies, and they've been very, very effective at it in a large population of people. So effective that now, whenever that population sees a trans person, they immediately think that they are in danger. They feel their safety has been violated because now they see this perverted transgender coming into their space, and, you know, what else would they be doing in there? So if you know who Jessie Gender is, I actually watched her video in preparation for this video. It will be linked down below. It's a great video. I definitely recommend that you watch it. But she showed a clip from a video that was very, very similar to this situation, and I felt like it was very, very powerful to include.
To use the ladies' room right now, ladies' room. And there is a man here saying that he's a lady. So a few different customers trying to use the restroom, but the guy insists he's a lady.
You are harassing me. I'm just using the restroom and it's invading.
Why you use the ladies' room?
My privacy.
Well, no, you invading my privacy because I'm a woman
I'm in the
and I
toilet.
deserve to use the woman, the ladies'
I'm in
room.
the toilet. I'm in the toilet. How am I invading your privacy?
All we see in this video is a woman freaking out. You know, she's running all over the restaurant. She's alerting staff that there's a man in the bathroom. She calls them sick. She asks them what's wrong with them. She says that they're invading her privacy. And all we see is a closed stall door until we hear someone say, "How am I invading your privacy? I'm just trying to go to the bathroom," or something along those lines. This is what happens when the Ben Shapiros of the world paint trans women out to be predators. Even state governments outlawing trans people from using the bathroom that aligns with their gender identity are framing us, transgender women, as a threat, when really all we're trying to do is exist. We're just trying to go to the bathroom in a restaurant. We're just trying to change in a spa. These laws and these people that frame our bodies as dangerous, that frame our identities as predatory, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what they are doing to us. watching those videos, it's so easy to get mad at the women because they're saying such hurtful and, you know, derogatory things. But at the same time, I understand where they're coming from. I understand the fear that they have because that's what they've been taught to feel. So do I think that this is a good policy? Do I think that We Spa did the right thing? I do. Obviously, if something greater than that trans woman trying to change in the locker room or, you know, exist in those women's spaces was happening, like if they were trying to do anything bad to those women, it would be a different story. What I would recommend if you are that against seeing a trans woman's body, don't go somewhere where you're going to be exposed to a bunch of people naked. If you're not accepting of all different body shapes and body sizes, then like, don't go. But anyways, what do you all think about this situation? Do you think the trans woman should have been allowed? Do you think she should have not been allowed? If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. I post new videos twice a week here on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you are not already and you would like to be. Thank you again, Casetify, for sponsoring today's video. And other than that, I think I'm going to go. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in Monday's video. Bye, everyone.